And I have a treat for you today. This one's pretty damn special. This is LC.Drake versus Awoken. So yeah, you both know these players. You've both seen them on my channel. You've both seen them on Callus's channel. If you've probably been watching that, because let's face it, he gets more views than me. But yeah, you know LC.Drake. He loves his monocolor. He loves third gen, second gen, first gen. He loves all the old stuff. He likes his uniqueness. And then there's Awoken, who is just flat out good. Not really much else to say about him. But here I'm just going to get straight into the game because I suck at pre-battle tabulations or whatever the word is. And I'm just going to get straight into it. So LC.Drake is using his mono brown team. He's going to lead with Tauros. Aerodactyl is going to have to get out of the way because Iron Tail's going to hurt the crap out of it. Awoken shows a Suicune. Suicune is obviously not something that Tauros wants to stay in on, so he's going to go to Alakazam, and he's going to get roared right out to Hitmontop. Hitmontop's going to get out of the way, go to Alakazam again. Another roar is going to happen. Regirock is going to be shown, and then he switches out again to Dragonite. Obviously, the Regirock baited the surf there, so this is going to work out well. We know this from other games that this is a Sub-Punch Bolt Beam Dragonite. And Suicune's just going to roar straight out again. It's going to take a ton of damage. So, yeah, Awoken's going to get out, go to Gengar, and Alakazam is coming out again. Snorlax is going to come in again. Snorlax is going to come in from Awoken, but Alakazam's going to trick a Choice Band onto it, which actually probably works out pretty poor, depending on the Snorlax set. If it's the 4 attacks set that people have been using a lot recently, then that Snorlax could actually pose a huge threat right now, but a double switch is going to happen. We're going to have Regirock on Suicune. He's going to curse up and take the surf pretty damn well, actually. I'd say Explosion is obvious here, so Awoken's not going to go to Gengar. Oh dear, that's well, that worked out well for LC. Well, I said well, it was a 1-1 trade, but that Suicune's a bit of a pain in the bum, and that Suicune is now down, so it's now Snorlax versus Hitmontop. I really don't think Snorlax wants to stay in here. Yep, he's going to go to Gengar, and Hitmontop's going to bulk up. I'm pretty sure it's going to have Hidden Power Ghost. Most do. Gengar's going to show Hypnosis, which is pretty good. Oh no, it's the Mean Looks. Oh no, it's that gay little Mean Look set that I really hate. But Hitmontop wakes up, gets a lucky Hidden Power, but doesn't quite kill. It does 96% to the Gengar, which is a lot, but he's just going to reapply Hypnosis, and I assume Perish Song this turn. Yep, he does. So Hitmontop's got a couple of turns to wake up, and it's got to be the turn where Gengar does not protect. So he's going to try and go for Hypnosis this turn. I'm guessing he's making it so that he's guaranteed to get the protect next turn, because it's more likely that LC.Drake would wake up next turn. I don't know. I would have gone for the protect then. I don't know. I should have sub really, but. He's going to get out of the way. Did LC.Drake make the prediction that he'd get out of the way and go to Snorlax? He did. He did. That was well played by LC.Drake considering the circumstances, considering it's that freaking gay Gengar set. He did manage to deal crap loads of damage with that Hitmontop, and Psychic is just going to finish off this Snorlax. This Alakazam's looking pretty damn threatening at the moment. Aerodactyl is going to come in though and scare it away. Tauros, however, will definitely beat the Aerodactyl with Intimidate. Rock Slide is going to do a measly 39%. He's going to have to get out of the way, go to Gengar. I'm assuming this is fodder, because there's no real other logical reason to switching Gengar from an Aerodactyl. But it makes sense, because he's got Dugtrio to follow up. Dugtrio finishes off the Tauros. Dragonite comes in, obviously immune to Earthquake, means it's going to get free sub here. So, Substitute's going to happen, and this Aerodactyl is going to have to take a Thunderbolt or an Ice Beam. Let's see what happens. It's a Thunderbolt, which makes sense. I mean, it's not like it would have made much of a difference, but I think Thunderbolt would have been slightly more beneficial if it got the power hacks, as opposed to the freeze hacks. So now it is Raikou on Dragonite. LC.Drake's going to make a good prediction here, knows that Raikou is going to sub. Hidden Power Ice would be obvious if it had it. And even then, he's bringing in the Raikou. Awoken's bringing in the Raikou, obviously, to pressure with Substitute, And LC.Drake's played this really well. He knows that Raiku's going to attack this turn. Goes to Alakazam. Alakazam now has leftovers, remember, because of the trick. He's just going to go for the straight out Psychic. And no Calm Mind from the Raikou, which means that Alakazam definitely finishes off this Raikou, and that's a big threat out of the way. So it's 3-1 to LC.Drake. He's played this really well. Dugtrio's going to come in. Is it a timid Alakazam? I really hope it is. It is. But what the hell? The Dugtrio survives? What the hell survives an Alakazam Psychic? That's just crazy. But it doesn't matter because LC.Drake, despite the Rock Slide missing, would have finished off with Ice Beam anyway, and Dugtrio goes down. That was definitely a very good game. I can't actually spot any mistakes. The only mistake I spotted was not really a mistake. It was just Awoken making obvious plays, but definitely with the Suicune trying to kill the Regirock. That was pretty obvious. I think he really should have gone to Gengar then. And I also think that switching to Snorlax was a bit too obvious. That said, he doesn't really have anything else to take a hit, but still. The switching to Snorlax out of the Gengar, that it is, when he had Mean Look trapped the Hitmontop. I think really LC.Drake is the player of the match here. He made some astounding predictions and he didn't actually make a mistake from what I can see. That was very well played, and congratulations to him. So if you like the battle and you like the channel and you like my narration, do the likey business, like the video, make a comment, subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you next game.